the sun is streaming through the leaves above you. It's time to have a day. Whereas purple is a lot more dreamy, kind of sunset, kind of red sun bleeding over the sky, or bleeding over the sea or a lake. So maybe people find that more sleepy, dreamy. But I think green is a good sort of relaxing trippiness that tells you that you're in a natural place. That the grass is healthy, the trees are healthy, the plants are healthy. There's plenty of oxygen that you can breathe deeply, in a very literal sense that you can have a breather because the air will be good. Yeah, there's affirmation that you have nurtured your houseplants correctly and that they are reaping the rewards by shining their leaves back at you. Particularly with deeper greens, which is what I'm using eyes. If anyone who's been harmed by my sloppy colouring. Okay. Let's see. Now where else can this go? Perhaps here. Yeah. It's interesting, isn't it, how I do a fair bit better with drawing these tiny shapes than I do with colouring inside of them. I guess it's slightly down to just different pens, but there you go. Okay. Right. That's some blue. Okay, perhaps I'm gonna do... I think there will be more blue, but perhaps I just don't know what everything that it would be yet. I'm going to do some yellows, and then I might even do some orange. Okay. Now where can I use the bright yellow? The bright yellow. I think perhaps these shapes could be bright yellow. And then I'll think if I wanted to use more golden yellow. Because I do really like to give yellow some prominence. I think it's a vastly underrated colour. And you might think yellow, is it underrated? Do people really think about yellow? But I think that they do. Because it's all about red and blue. Yeah. Take this sunny old sun for granted. Okay. This bit can be yellow too. Okay. Finally, other yellow. So let me see. Okay. There's a place here. The heartstring. Center string of hearts. Okay, I also think it can be this very delicate central bit I'm going to dedicate to the golden yellow. I hope it pays off and makes it prominent and pretty. Let's see how it fares. Yeah, I think that's nice. Okay. What else? Perhaps these anchory shapes. Not that I was thinking of, not that they were ever intended to be anchors. The only thing I can really point to and say that was deliberately like that, the hearts, but that's just because it's a nice shape to have repetition of. Okay. Gonna do some orange and then some pinky purple. Oh, more orange. There's the orange. Right. Where can I go with orange? I think so sure about putting orange near green, but everything's near everything really, isn't it? So okay. I think orange can be these inner stretches of these, almost of these sort of, I don't know, they're almost like Calby coat arms. I think they have some of the same energy as the heart-like things, but they're not quite the same. Now I'm going to go for some good old-fashioned pink, and I think pinky purple, and I think straight away it can take on some of the hearts, because it is a traditional heart colour. Go there. Satisfying actually when I've got a slightly bigger shape where I can really sort of scratch in there, as opposed to just tracing over very lightly and giving my apologies to the lines that are being rushed over, particularly with those big lines. I can just trust them to absorb my discrepancies. Okay, lovely. Gosh, there's more going on here than I realised. Time for some turquoise. I think a sword-like shape. Quite like sword. Sword-like kite can be a turquoise thing. And perhaps also these tear shapes. Or leaf shapes. Interesting question, would you have seen them as tears or leaves? Maybe you already have been seeing them as tears, because I think I mentioned tears early on in the video, but perhaps not. Okay. Yeah. Another interesting question, these bits here. What do they give me the impression of? Because I think from some angles they look like a cross-section of a tissue, like a cross-section of a diagram of the skin, or it could look like that these internal shapes are trying to, are sort of subtle letters that you have to squint at to see what they say. Or, I don't know, I think to me it's like two surfaces that have been, that had some sort of liquid or goo on them and they've been pressed together and then pulled apart and it's now stringy. I don't know what the liquid is, but that's just the texture that it reminds me of. I'm now going to use the dark red for the heart-like shapes. And I'm going to try to do this very carefully because I like the contrast of the light red and the dark red. So I don't want to I don't want them to overlap and then the boundaries to blur and just sort of melt into each other, because then that subtle contrast, well, feels subtle at first, but when you really look at it, it's quite, I think it's not so subtle, it's quite a prominent. I just like it, so I want to major mishaps. Minor ones are bound. Ooh, close. Ooh, it was okay, it's fine. There we go. I'm very happy with that. Still feels like the whole piece isn't yet popping with clear in colour. There's more to be done. And some dark red can also claim some hearts. As I'm sure many of you do every day. There we go. That's actually all the hearts accounted for. Oh well, okay. Put that back in. Now, decisions to be made. Can't decide whether these bits should be red or blue. Can't decide. And then I need to make a decision about how I'm going to treat the stringy things and this formation. Perhaps I'll decide these beady bits and I'll put my face in red. Yeah. Oh, is that light red or dark red? It is. It is dark red. Okay. I intend to go for the light red, but so be it. It is dark red that the fates have provided, and I will use it to the best of my ability. Here we go. Nice. Oh, now I'm having regrets in wishing it had been light red. Oh well. Don't worry, I'm resilient to shocks like this. Been training for them all my life. Okay. I think another purple and... Oh no, that's the same purple. Do I mean to use the same purple? I can do. Then maybe I might use a pink. Another pink. Okay. Yeah. This pink. What am I going to use this pink for? You know, I will use it for a shape that doesn't even really exist as a shape. It's for this inner area here. Just to prove that it has something new to offer to what's already going on. Okay. Oh yeah, and this inner stripe. Yeah. Pink is the thing in between the spaces. Okay. Right. I am going to use more blue. Lovely, lovely blue. I'm going to use more blue and I'm going to use more yellow because I've used lots of red and I'm happy about that. But I like blue, red and yellow to really pop. And then green can kind of like waft around the edges. Dreaming of tranquility while the middle is like hustling and bustling with exciting primary colours. Yeah. I don't know if that's quite work like that does. But do some more greens inhabiting the edge lands. Okay. Decided that this will be yellow. Lovely, lovely yellow. Yeah, I like yellow against blue, as I've said many times. But maybe it's a mantra. Yellow and blue look beautiful together. They're all profound mantras, but you know, I have trust in mine. Okay. Where do we go from here? takes me